A man was driving 75 miles per hour on a 50-mile zone. Finally, police caught up to him and gave him $100 ticket. He refused to accept it. He said everything he does it fast. He says, I drink fast, I walk fast, I talk fast. As you can see, I drive fast. Finally, he appeared on court. He told the judge the same thing. Judge says, that's not a problem. Here is 6 months in prison. Let me see how fast you can finish it.
I am sure you do know the difference between assets and liabilities. This is an issue that carries more weight than you might think. Today, we're going to unravel this financial mystery and lay bare the stark contrast between assets and liabilities. We'll explore what they truly mean, their roles in your financial journey, and how they can either build or break your wealth. It's all about gaining the knowledge to make informed decisions so you can navigate the financial world with confidence. Remember, understanding is the first step towards mastery. So, make sure to subscribe and check out the description below for more valuable information that's designed to empower you. In today's economy, you will have to have a side hustle in order to supplement your present income. So, without further ado, let's dive into the world of assets and liabilities. First off, what exactly are assets? In the simplest terms, assets are resources that you own or control that are expected to produce economic value in the future. They're like your financial soldiers, marching out into the world to bring back wealth. Let's break this down a little further. Assets come in many shapes and sizes, and they're not always as straightforward as you might think. For instance, you may think of a property as an asset, and it is, but only if it's generating income for you. That could be through rent, if you're leasing it out, or by appreciating in value over time, allowing you to sell it for a profit later on. Then there are investments, another type of asset. These could be stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or even that rare comic book collection gathering dust in your attic. The key is that these investments are expected to grow in value over time. What about cash? Yes, cash is an asset too. It's the most liquid asset, meaning it can be quickly and easily converted into other types of assets. You can use it to buy that property we talked about, or those investments. And let's not forget about business assets. If you're an entrepreneur, these could be the products you sell, the patents you hold, or the brand you've built. These all have value and can contribute to your overall wealth. But what's the point of all these assets? Well, they're not just there to look pretty in your balance sheet. Assets play a crucial role in increasing your wealth. They generate income, appreciate in value, and provide a safety net for the future. So when you're planning your financial future, think of assets as your allies. They're the tools you use to build your wealth. And remember, the more assets you have, the more income they can generate for you. So in essence, assets put money in your pocket. And that's the kind of friend we all want in our corner. Now that we understand assets, what about liabilities? Let's delve into it. Liabilities, in simple terms, are obligations or debts that an individual or a business owes. These are things that take money out of your pocket. They can come in various forms, such as loans, mortgages, credit card debts, or even unpaid bills. Think of liabilities as the opposite of assets. While assets add to your wealth, liabilities diminish it. They represent money that you owe to others, and thus they subtract from your total wealth. Let's say you borrow money to buy a car. That car loan is a liability. It's something that you're obligated to pay back. And each month, as you make those car payments, money is flowing out of your pocket and into the pocket of the lender. Similarly, if you use a credit card to make a purchase, you're essentially borrowing money from the credit card company. That borrowed money becomes a liability, something that you'll need to pay back. And until you do, it's a debt that hangs over your head, constantly diminishing your wealth. Mortgages, too, are liabilities. Sure, buying a house can be an investment and can eventually become an asset. But until that mortgage is paid off, it's a liability. Each monthly payment is another chunk of your wealth that's being transferred to the bank. So why do we take on liabilities? Well, sometimes it's necessary. Loans can help us buy things we need, like houses or cars, and credit cards can help us manage our cash flow, but it's essential to understand that these are all liabilities and they come at a cost. They deplete our wealth and they require us to keep working and earning money to pay them off. We must strive to minimize our liabilities and maximize our assets. This is the key to building wealth and achieving financial security. Simply put, liabilities take money out of your pocket. So, how do assets and liabilities work together in your financial picture? You might ask. Well, they are like the two sides of a coin, each affecting the other and playing a crucial role in shaping your financial health. Assets and liabilities, in simple terms, are the building blocks of your personal balance sheet. Assets are what you own, and liabilities are what you owe. The difference between these two determines your net worth, the ultimate measure of your financial standing. But there's more to this interplay. Assets are not just about accumulating wealth, they're also about generating income. They can be investments that pay dividends, rental properties that bring in monthly income, or a business that generates profit. These income streams can help you pay off your liabilities and build a more secure financial future. On the other hand, liabilities, if not managed properly, can eat into your assets. High interest debt, for instance, can quickly erode your savings or investment returns. It's like a hole in your wallet that keeps draining your money. But don't be too quick to label all liabilities as bad. Some, like a mortgage for a home or a loan for a business, can actually lead to wealth creation over the long term. They're often referred to as good debt. However, it's crucial to manage these with care, ensuring they don't outweigh your asset base. The interplay between assets and liabilities is a delicate balancing act. It's about growing your assets while keeping your liabilities in check. It's about making your money work for you, not against you. It involves wise decisions, disciplined savings, and strategic investments. So when building your financial picture, always remember that your assets are your power and liabilities are your obligation. Make sure your power always outweighs your obligation. And that brings us to the ultimate financial goal, which is not just about amassing wealth, but creating a sustainable financial system that can withstand the ups and downs of the economy. Therefore, the goal is to increase assets and decrease liabilities. Now that we have a grasp on assets and liabilities, how can we apply this knowledge? Well, let's dive into some practical tips to increase assets and decrease liabilities. Remember, assets put money in your pocket while liabilities take it out. So, our main goal is to have more of the former and less of the latter. Firstly, we should focus on investing wisely. It's not just about earning money, it's about growing it. Assets such as stocks, bonds, real estate, or precious metals like gold and silver can grow in value over time. But remember, every investment comes with risk, so it's crucial to do your homework, understand the market, and diversify your portfolio to mitigate risks. Next, we need to discuss reducing unnecessary expenses. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of consumer culture, but every dollar you save is a dollar you can invest in assets. Start by auditing your expenses. Is there a subscription you don't really use? A gym membership you barely take advantage of? These are potential saving points you can redirect into your asset column. Lastly, let's talk about paying off debt. Debt is a significant liability that can cripple your financial growth. High-interest debts like credit cards should be prioritized. Paying them off reduces your liabilities and frees up money that can be used to invest in assets. Remember, every step, no matter how small, gets you closer to financial freedom. Personal assets can include your home, your business, checking savings account, classic cars, stock, bonds and mutual funds, creating a brand, gold jewelry, coins, collectibles, art, intellectual properties, life insurance policies, and your network. Common types of liabilities include car and vehicle loans, credit card bills, if you carry a balance, mortgages, student loans, income taxes, accounts payable when a business owes a vendor for goods and services received. So, there you have it. Invest wisely, cut down on unnecessary expenses, and pay off your debts. It might seem challenging at first, but with persistence and discipline, it becomes a rewarding journey. By using these strategies, you can begin to build a solid weekly income and potentially even replace your job. Remember, the goal here isn't just about wealth, it's about financial stability and freedom. So, apply your financial knowledge today and watch your financial landscape transform. So, we have covered a lot today about assets and liabilities. Let's take a moment to recap the important points. Assets, those things that put money in your pocket, and liabilities, those that take money out, are two sides of the same coin. They both play a crucial role in shaping your financial future. We've also discussed the delicate interplay between the two. It's not just about accumulating assets or avoiding liabilities. It's about managing both in a way that works for you to build a solid foundation for your financial security. Remember, the goal isn't to become a millionaire overnight. It's about steady growth, about building a sustainable income stream that can supplement or even replace your job. It's about understanding the game of money and playing it to your advantage. Remember, understanding and managing your assets and liabilities is key to financial success. Build a solid weekly income with gold and silver. Visit empowerpeople.net. Again, that's empowerpeople.net. Take immediate action to boost your financial health. Inaction is not an option. At this moment in time, if you're not sure what you're going to do in the future, but you do know for sure you will need money to achieve your dream. So please save money. Save money as much as possible. It's imperative. You must have a second source of income in today's economy. Keep in mind, your inaction will be highly expensive. Thank you for watching. I do wish you all the best.